Hey guys, so today I'm going to be telling you all about my self-tanning routine. I'm even going to be doing a tutorial on one of my legs and showing you how I use it. I have fallen in love with this. It's the Tropez bronzing mousse. It has like a color guide to it. Not so much like you're using like a makeup bronzer or like one of those cosmetic like self-tanners that has the heavy color. It's just a light guide. And then over the 4 hours, you know, like when your color's developing, you'll obviously be getting like the actual color. But I love that it has that color right away because you can really, see if you're making mistakes or whatever. It's a great, great product. You use it with a mitt, which I will show in the tutorial part. It's in the bathroom drying. I show you how to wash it and everything too. But yeah, I just want to show you how I kind of maintain that, how I use it. I use this probably about once a week. If you really wanted to build up the color, which I really am not trying to do that, I just like to have a tint of healthy color so that I do not blind others or myself when I wear shorts. Because I'm pretty pale, but I just like to have that bit of color. I don't like to look dark or tan. I just like to have like a little healthy glow, and I think that for me is most attractive. So I use this once a week. If you really wanted to build color, you could use it like every other day. I'll show you how to do that in a moment. And then to sort of maintain the color, I use this every other day. Just when I get out of the shower, just on my arms and legs. I don't make a big deal about applying it everywhere and like really, like a self-tanner. I just use it like a regular moisturizer. It's the Jergens Natural Glow Daily Moisturizer. I use the medium to tan shade. This stuff's really good. The smell is minimal, the self-tanner scent. On my face, you can use this on your face, but I'm a little hesitant. I really kind of just like to not put a lot of self-tanner on my face because I feel like if I do that, my face would look a lot darker than my body, especially after applying like makeup and bronzer. So I use this. It's the Jergens Natural Glow, again, the Face Daily Moisturizer. This is a really great one too, and I also use the medium to tan. I find that the medium to tan looks far more natural than the light to medium. Even though I'm pretty pale naturally, the light to medium's a little orangey bright, while these are a little more like bronzy tan. So those are really nice. I'm going to give you some tips on applying this, things that you definitely need to remember in a moment. But to prep your skin for self-tanner, I always like to take a shower. I like to exfoliate, shave if you need to. That's a really good exfoliant for your legs, just shaving. So do what you gotta do in the shower. Use a poof to kind of exfoliate your elbows and your knees, and you've always heard people say that, and it's really no joke because the self-tanner, the color will absorb to those patchy areas or areas that are dry that you may not even know you have. And then when I get out, I like to use a light moisturizer. This is what my husband uses, and so I've been grabbing this rather than like a more heavy moisturizer like I'd normally use, like a body butter. You don't want to use anything crazy like that. But this is the Nivea Express Hydration. It really absorbs quickly and feels clean, doesn't have a heavy scent. So I use that on my legs, my arms, where I'm going to apply the self-tanner just really, really quickly. And then I can almost immediately apply this. I use the glove. Now, when you apply this stuff, you really need to remember a couple things. Like I said, it has a tint to it like a guide. Now, I did use it today, obviously, because I did the tutorial and I did my whole body. You can get dressed, it says, within a minute of applying it. And that's really true. It really dries and the color really won't rub on any of your clothing, which I enjoy. However, I usually wait about 5 minutes to be safe. But don't be afraid when I say it's a tint, because it's really not like a nasty tint, because I refuse to use those cosmetic bronzers that like get it, because it just ruins your clothes and I hate that. And a guide just really kind of helps you see where you're putting it and get it even, which is amazing. So the glove is an absolute must. I show that in a moment. It just goes over one of your hands. When you apply this stuff, it is a foam. Do not ever apply it directly to your skin and then rub it. Always apply it to the glove. For my arms, I use 1 pump. For my legs, I use 2 pumps each. Like chest, maybe just half a pump. You'll get the idea when you use it. Always apply the product to the glove. If you're doing your arm, apply 1 pump. And then what I like to do is don't just work on one area, because you can't just like put the glob down, because it will just like leave a mark and then it'll be hard to spread out. So put 1 pump on your glove. It's not as hard as it sounds, I promise. And then just kind of do this. And then in long streaks, just kind of, streaks isn't a good word to use in a tanning tutorial. And then you kind of buff it out. I'll show you exactly how to do it on my actual leg.
And if you have a puppy like ours that likes to lick moisturizer or lotion off your legs the second you put it on, you may want to put him outside. I just barely cracked the door so he could still see in, so he wouldn't be sad. Although he looks very sad. He's really happy, I swear. He just has a sad little face.
Alright, so I've already done this leg. Again, I just did it like probably 5 minutes ago, so the color really hasn't developed. The only thing there is just kind of like the guide color, which in the next 4 hours it'll develop more, and then in the next couple days you could reapply and all that good stuff. So I've got my mitt. I like to wear it on my right hand. As you can see, it's used because I've used it today. I'll show you how to clean it in a moment. I take the tanner, and for my legs I just do 2 pumps. So if I was doing it for my arms, that would be sufficient, but I do kind of like 2 pumps for my legs. I'm wearing shorts, so normally I wouldn't be, but you kind of dab it like that and then quickly start going down in streaks like that. And you can see how you've got like a good guide color. And then once you've got it all over your legs, you can start going back over it and to blend out the areas that look streaky. When you get to your ankles, you just kind of do that after you blended everything out so that it's not like wet on your glove. And your foot, get in between each toe. It's always important to clean the glove right after you use it, so, I mean, obviously you don't want it to look like that, and you want to be able to reuse it. So what I do is you take a little bit of warm water, and you rinse the glove, and then try not to get as much on your hand. Always have like a clean towel so you can kind of keep your other hand rinsed. Then I just use a really gentle soap. This is just the Miss Myers soap. And just rinse and sit it out and let it dry. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that. Again, it's just the way that I like to do it. I'm very kind of grossed out by self-tanner a lot of the time. Like I said, I'm kind of claustrophobic. I don't like having all that color on me, and it's just like, blah. I don't like not being able to touch my clothes. This stuff is not like that. It's very clean. It's very nice. No mess on your hands. The glove is totally worth it. You can use it again and again. Can't really say enough good things about this stuff. So I hope that y'all enjoyed it and that you'll check this out if you are like me and kind of hate having to use self-tanners. Makes it a lot more bearable. The Saint Tropez line has a lot of products, even one that you could use I think in place of this. I think it's called like an extender, or I forgot what it's called, but I almost bought it, but I thought I'd just stick to this, which is working fine. But yeah, I'm kind of curious to try some other products in their line since I really, really love this one. And the scent is very minimal. I mean, it's been about an hour like I said, and there's really no strong DHA scent. Really can't really pick up on much at all. The scent is like, when you put it on, it smells just like the Ralph perfume by Ralph Lauren, if you're familiar with that. So it's a really, really good smell. But yeah, that's it. I hope that y'all enjoyed it and that you will check out some of these different self-tanners for spring and summer rather than UV tanning. It's always better for you. And so I hope that you guys found this helpful and that you'll try it yourselves. And I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.